Hey, how's it going, everyone? Zach D Productions here. So I want to say Happy New Year to everyone. We are officially in the year 2025. So here I am with my first video of 2025. So for my first video of 2025, I am going to do a shout out video because, well, I realized it's been quite a while since my last shout out video, or just in general, it's been a while since I've given any shout outs on this channel. So I figured, hey, why not do that for my first video of 2025? So here we go. So the first shout out I am going to give is to Fabio, aka the Italian Stallion 51, a great guy, a great content creator here on this platform. I really enjoy his content. He definitely delivers some very entertaining content for YouTube for sure. Very passionate about entertainment, movies, music, you name it. And I definitely enjoy his rants on certain movies and such. And yeah, just a very entertaining YouTuber for sure, and a great guy. This is someone that I've known for a little while now. And yeah, and I think he's honestly one of the best people reviewing movies on this platform. I think he's better than a lot of the more popular movie reviewers, you could say, the ones that have thousands and millions of subs. You know, I think he's better than a lot of those people. So I really can't recommend his channel enough. Definitely check out the Italian Stallion 51, aka Fabio. So next shout out goes to Junebug Films, aka my good friend Ty. This is someone that I am definitely glad that I have met on this platform. Really good guy. And me and him definitely talk often. We talk about film stuff and, you know, just projects we think about working on. And, you know, we're talking about, you know, some future projects and stuff like that. So, yeah, cool guy. Really glad I met Ty on this platform. So, shout out to Junebug Films. Next shout out goes to Brian Delivers You the Goods. Also, someone that's very passionate about entertainment, movies, music, you name it. Really cool guy. This is someone that I've been friends with for a while now, and really glad that I met Brian on this platform. Really good guy, and also a really good friend as well. So definitely check out Brian Delivers You the Goods. So next shout out goes to Jackal Goldkick. Also a really good guy that I'm really glad that I met on this platform. He does a variety of videos, a lot of collab videos and stuff like that. Definitely check out Jackal Goldkick if you haven't heard of him already. So next shout out goes to Eric, aka Vierthaler Studios. Really nice guy. Really glad I met this dude as well. He does a lot of interviews with people. Sit Down by the Fire is what it's called. And I was actually featured on his channel. I really enjoyed the interview that I did do with Eric. Really cool guy and really cool channel. So definitely check out Vierthaler Studios. Next shout out goes to Walnsall, also known as Cole Warner. Cool guy for sure. Definitely very passionate about movies, especially. He seems to know a lot about movies and such. And yeah, he's always been cool with me. So definitely a shout out to Cole. Next shout out goes to MJ Nation. Now, this is someone that I have known for a very long time. For most of my YouTube journey, actually, I believe I met him back in 2017. So, yeah, I've definitely known him for a while. Really cool guy. Also, really good friend of mine, too. Makes very good content. Very much passionate about music. He does like movies, too, and he does do movie content here and there. Not as much as movie content or music content, but he does like movies too. And I do enjoy his music content, whether we're talking about his ranking videos, his CD pickups, album reviews, or whatever it is that he does. Very solid content for sure. So MJ Nation, I'm sure a lot of you know who he is at this point. Really cool guy. So definitely check out MJ Nation. Next shout out goes to Sedition Through Scorns. This guy has been nothing but very nice to me, especially on social media. We talk sometimes about music and just upcoming music releases and stuff like that. So, yeah, Sedition Through Scorns. Really cool guy, and really glad I met this guy too. Next, we have King of Lions Z45, aka Arthur Woodson. really nice guy. I'm really glad that I met him. I know that some people may have a problem with him, but hey, to each their own, right? But really nice guy from what I can tell. I'm very cool with him and everything. So yeah, definitely a shout out to Arthur, aka King of Lions. So next shout out, we got Andrew Bebe. This is someone that I've also known for a few years now. Also a good friend of mine, really cool guy. He also does a variety of random content, you could say, on his channel. So shout out to Andrew Bebe. Next shout out, we have Max Palmer. This is someone that's also been following my content for a number of years as well. Really nice guy, and really glad that I did meet Max. So, and I believe Max does still do his own content as well. He kind of just does his own thing on his channel. So, shout out to Max Palmer. So next shout out, Diyahi Band 724, aka Dalvin. Again, another individual that's been following my content for a number of years now. Really nice guy. He's very passionate about music, mainly metal, and he also likes video games. So if any of that sounds interesting to you, definitely check out Dalvin's content. So Diyahi Band 724, really cool guy. Got to give him a shout out. Next shout out, Templar King Leon Calavera. Definitely does some very entertaining rants. That's mainly what he does. Very entertaining stuff. I very much enjoy his rants. Really cool guy. Got to know him over time. So definitely got to give a shout out to Templar King Leon Calavera. Really cool guy. Next shout out, we have Dice. Dice is very talkative, I will say that. But he is a cool guy and a very nice guy too, so I can't complain. So definitely got to give a shout out to Dice. Next shout out, Gino. Gino's been a very nice guy to me, a very cool guy, so got to give him a shout out. So next shout out, we got the Umbrella Robster 97. Now, this is also someone that I know some people may have their issues with, but once again, to each their own. You know, you can like and dislike whoever you want, but I've been cool with him for a little while now, and he's a really nice dude as well, so I can't complain. He does a lot of live streaming and stuff, so yeah, and he's always been cool. So the Umbrella Robster 97, aka Robert, got to give a shout out to him. All right, next shout out, J-Dog. J-Dog is also someone that does a variety of different content. I actually did collab on one of his videos, which was really fun. So definitely got to give a shout out to J-Dog. Really cool guy as well. So next shout out, the Punk Agent. Now, I believe the Punk Agent is someone that likes to do music, like he likes to make music. And from what I've heard from him, he does a pretty good job. So keep at it, Punk Agent. Keep doing what you're doing. And yeah, overall cool guy. So got to give a shout out to Punk Agent. Dead Yellow is the next shout out. He's been cool with me as well. So got to give a shout out to Dead Yellow. Next shout out, Donnie Rahames. Now, he's been a supporter of my channel for a while as well, for a number of years, and he's always been very cool with me and very supportive as well. So got to give a shout out to Donnie. Next shout out, Azor White Music, aka Slight. Now, for those that don't know, this is the guy that composes the soundtracks for my films. And yeah, really cool guy. This is someone that I've known for a number of years as well. And he's been doing soundtrack work for me for a while now that I think about it. I believe the first one he did was Genesis Cerrone. If I'm not mistaken, I'm pretty sure that was the first one he did. So yeah, cool guy. So got to give a shout out to Azor White. Next shout out, Cliff Conway. Definitely a cool guy, a very nice guy too. He's always been very cool with me and supportive as well. For those that don't know, Cliff Conway is the drummer for the band Vigester, who I think makes some pretty solid music, pretty solid hard rock music. And Kyle, the singer, he's a cool guy as well. So I could say I could shout out the whole Vigester band, but I got to give a shout out to Cliff Conway in particular, since this is the guy that, you know, that I feel that has been the most supportive out of the bunch, you could say. But yeah, Cliff's been a cool guy, and I believe he does his own drumming videos as well, like his own drum covers and stuff, which are pretty cool. So if that sounds interesting to you, definitely go support Cliff and check out Cliff Conway's content. So the next shout out, Bryce Talks Metal. Now, in more recent time, there's been some people unsubbing from him because of his political views, which I think is ridiculous because, well, in my opinion, having a different political view than someone is not really a good enough reason to cut ties or unsub from somebody because, well, here's how I see it. As long as you're not extreme with your takes, then it's not a big deal. That's just the way I see it. I mean, I could be friends with people that have different views than me, as long as, you know, we can get along and you're not extreme with your takes. I mean, that shouldn't be so much to ask for, right? But yeah, I think the people giving Bryce crap for, you know, his opinions and takes, just pathetic and ridiculous. So definitely go support Bryce Talks Metal. And I did do a collab with this guy, I believe a couple years ago for my channel. And I'd definitely be open to do another collab with him one of these days. So Bryce Talks Metal. He does some very good content, obviously very passionate about metal, talks a lot about metal and different bands and stuff like that, ranking videos and top lists and stuff like that. So if that sounds interesting to you, definitely check out Bryce Talks Metal. And I'm sure a lot of you know who that is at this point. Really cool guy. So got to give a shout out to Bryce Talks Metal. Next shout out, the Strong Boys 19, aka Greg. Really nice guy. Definitely one of, well, arguably one of the nicest guys that I've ever met on this platform. Very supportive and everything. Just really cool guy. Does some very good content, album reviews, and he's also very passionate about music. And I believe he makes his own music as well. I believe he is in a band. So yeah, if that sounds interesting to you, definitely check out Greg, aka the Strong Boys 19. So gotta give a shout out to the Strong Boys 19. I've been following him for a while as well, for most of my YouTube journey, I want to say. So really cool guy. So gotta give a shout out to the Strong Boys 19. Next shout out, Scamp the Wolf. Now, to be fair, it's been a while since I viewed this guy's content. But he's been a follower of my channel for a while, so I got to give a shout out to Scamp the Wolf. He's always been very cool, so got to give a shout out to him. Next, Adam Walker. I've been following this guy for a while as well, and of course, vice versa. It's been a while since I've heard from him, or been a while since I've seen any of his videos. I know that he's been dealing with a lot in recent time, which, you know, I can sort of relate to because, well, as a lot of you may know, 2024 was a really rough year for me, so I get it. I totally get it, but yeah, I don't know if Adam is still making videos or not, but yeah, definitely passionate about music, so got to give a shout out to Adam Walker. So next shout out, Kyle Keith Productions, and yes, he did rebrand his channel because of me. His name was inspired by me from what he's told me, so I'm definitely very honored by that, Kyle. Very much appreciated. Somebody else that does a variety of content. He does his own CD pickup videos and stuff, so definitely check out Kyle Keith. Give him some support. So next shout out, we got the Flamehead 97, aka Bud. Someone that I've known for a while as well. So yeah, really cool guy. Got to give a shout out to Bud, aka the Flamehead 97. Next shout out, Lennon's Kitchen. Now, it's been a while since I've heard from this individual as well, but he's always been very nice to me, and he's always been very cool. To be honest, I haven't really kept up much with his content, but I want to say he does cooking videos, and I assume that that's something that he is very passionate about. So if that sounds interesting to you, definitely go show Lennon some support. Definitely go check out his channel. So shout out to Lennon's Kitchen. Next shout out, Mr. D-Man21. This is someone that follows me and some other people that I know as well. This individual has always been very cool. So Mr. D-Man, shout out to him. Last but not least, the last shout out for this video, Minotaur. Now, this is someone that me and Ty both know. I believe he makes his own music. I believe he plays guitar, and correct me if I'm wrong, but he might play other instruments as well. I might be wrong on that, but I'm not sure. But either way, very passionate about music. So, really cool guy. I've talked with him a few times, and he's always been very nice, very cool. So, shout out to Minotaur. All right, so that is it for the shout-outs. I know those were a lot of shout-outs, but of course, as many of you know, last December, I recently celebrated 10 years on this channel, so obviously in those 10 years, I've met a lot of people on this platform. And it's just been quite a journey. It really has been. So I figured that this shout-out video was appropriate to do for my first video of the year. So that'll be all for my shout-outs. Let me know what you think. So with that said, thank you all for watching. Take care and have a good one.